I changed the channel. Did you turn it down a little bit? I was talking to your sissy. Hmm. Look. Yeah, I see. I have no idea, child. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I know. Use the YouTube mobile app. Use your remote. Oh. Hey, Sassy. Oh, Lord. Okay. Hi. Hey, Marquis. Hey, Child of God. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Shan. Hey, Libby. Hi. How you guys doing? Hey, Maria. Hey, y'all. Hey, Kiana. How are y'all doing? What's going on? Are y'all good? What? Hey. Well, I can't. I can't see how to log in, so I'm sorry. I'm talking to the kids over here. I'm trying to see. I was gonna check my YouTube, but I can't check my YouTube because the kids are up. It's spring break out here in Alabama. What? What are you talking about? You have your own television in your own room. You have your own television in your own room. Hey. Hey, Ravon. Is it Bichada? Hello. Nice name. Hey, Helen. Hey, Jossie. Hey, Jazzy. Oh, there I am. Hey, Mary. Where's the button in the back? That's fine. It's low enough. I think it'll be okay. Hey, Wendy.
That's Wendy.
There's a lot of people in here, yeah. Hey, Lady E. Mm-hmm. Hey, I can. Hey, Bagging. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Now, are you gonna let me work or no? You just gonna be. Let me see. All right, we're gonna check the nightly news. We're gonna check it out and see what's happening in our areas. So let's see what story we've got up right now. This is about a teacher, and I need to. If you hear background noise, you guys, it's the kids. Michigan teacher claims she was forced to resign for pursuing rap career. School responds, can they come see me in my element before they try to say I'm unprofessional in it? And this is by Amber Corrine. Dominique Brown, an African American history teacher, claims she was forced to resign in January for simply following her dreams outside of education. The teacher of the month was allegedly let go by Taylor Prep High School in Taylor, Michigan, after 7 years of service. When it was found out that she had been pursuing a rap career under the moniker Drippin' Honey. A music video of hers titled Dripping 101 includes some of her former students and has since garnered 212,120 views as of a publication. On her YT channel, she also has content less suitable for children, the latter causing the parents to complain, resulting in her exiting the institution. So that's why she was let go. Recently, I was forced to leave my position due to me being a rapper, she explained in a description. Um, of the mentioned music video, a single parent's disapproval led to my dismissal. My outside life should not be grounds for termination when it does not interfere with my ability to fulfill my responsibilities as a teacher, she wrote. My dedication, professionalism, and passion for education has always been unwavering, regardless of any personal pursuits I may have. So the master's degree candidate also shared that since a single complaint was made back in October 2023, she found herself in multiple meetings over 5 months defending her rap career, right? Brown is standing on the belief that she has been discriminated against. The first meeting was with my dean and my principal, and they were just telling me, hey, a parent said that they've seen your social media and that you're a bad influence because you're a rapper. She recalled. I was like, hey, well, can we tell that parent to come in and see me in a professional setting? See me in class, see me after school, see me at all of the games, see me dropping kids off every day buying food. Can they come see me in my element before they try to say I'm a professional in it? Upon being forced to resign, Brown expressed that she was asked to erase her social media, and of course she did not. And I'm assuming that this is in Vibe magazine because, um, yeah, this is in Vibe. So if you subscribe to Vibe, that's where it's. Upon being forced to resign, Browns expressed that she was asked to erase all of her content from YouTube, but instead refused and decided to stand her ground. That's when I knew I have to bet on myself because nobody will if I don't, she wrote. What troubles me most about the situation is the lack of consideration for the impact and influence I have had on my students' lives. So that was that story. I thought that was pretty interesting. I do have some other um, interesting stories, and I want to see. I want to see what is because I saw some other ones, and I had said that I was going to make some videos on them, and I was like, am I going to make videos on these or not? So let me check my email and see what I saved so I can see what's up. Let me see. And I was going to share this out, but I decided not to because I was like, you know what? The thing is, um, it's late, but I was out like with the family or whatever. And so I didn't do live at 5 because I was out and about. But I do have some other stories. Let me see. All right, we're going to go to WVNSTV.com. Dollar Tree Incorporated to raise prices again in 2024. Shoppers will soon have to spend a few more quarters at their local discount store. This Dollar Tree Inc. recently announced their most recent price hike across Dollar Tree stores. Recent earning call held by Dollar Tree Inc. consisted of an announcement of another price hike where over 300 newly introduced items will be now have a cost range from $1.50 to $7. To summarize, all products in the Dollar Tree stores will now range from $1.25 to a higher $7, and just the newly introduced items will have a base price increase of $1.50. So everything that's new in the Dollar Tree is going to be $1.50. All the old stuff should start at $1.25, and everything is subject to go up to $7, which is absolutely crazy. I do frequently shop at the Dollar Tree, but I can't say that I like I'm a frequent shopper. When I need to go to the Dollar Tree and get some stuff, I will. But, to be quite honest, I'm not in there all the time. It's just like when I feel like I need to go. Um, and pick up like some face wipes and this, that, and the other. But as far as like having like new stuff, um, I'm not 100% sure that I am going to um, be picking up any brand new things unless it's absolutely necessary. Because at the end of the day, I don't, like I said, um, I don't frequent the Dollar Tree enough. Um, but then it just depends. The article doesn't say what new products are going to be in the store. So we're not like 100% sure what's going to be, in the store that's going to cost up to $7. I mean, I'm kind of, on the fence about it. But again, I'm not absolutely certain. It just says up to $7, but everything is going to start at $1.25, except for the new um, expansion, which will start at $1.50. So the most recent price increase comes not long after the Dollar Tree Incorporated, who also owns Family Dollar, announced the closure of more than 1,000 Family Dollar stores nationwide. Okay, so they're closing a lot of things. Now that does have a link, so I'm going to click on this link and see where it leads to. So the Dollar Tree Family Dollar to close 1,000 stores. So if you are one of the places like I am, and I live in Alabama, that has a Family Dollar, it's probably going to close. I'm assuming that ours is going to be closed because I people rarely shop at that store. So yeah, I'm banking on. And I haven't went, to check or whatever, so I don't know. But the announcement comes amid a surprise fourth quarter loss as the chain took a related $1.07 billion goodwill impairment charge. So the shares tumbled 15% before the opening well on Wednesday. For the 3 months ending on February 3rd, Dollar Tree lost $1.71 billion or $7.85 per share. And that is a year earlier, the company earned $452.2 million, which is $2.04 a share. So that's what was going on there. But the company said it faced fourth quarter adjustment earnings of $2.55 per share, including an impact of about 17 cents a share from general liability insurance claims. That's still short of the per share earnings of $2.67 expected on Wall Street, according to a survey by Zacks Investment Research. So they're closing 1,000 stores. It's going to be over and done with, and that's wild. That is wild. Um, so let's see what else is going on. Shannen Doherty. I don't know if you guys remember Shannen. I remember Shannen from 90210, Beverly Hills 90210, which was way back in the day, the original 90210, and then she was a cast member with Charmed. She has stage 4 cancer and says that she's getting rid of her material possessions. She said on her podcast, let's be clear, she felt she needed to make things clean just in case. So I get to take my mom on vacations because I'll have all of this extra money lying around, she added. The Beverly Hills 90210 star Shannen Doherty has stage 4 cancer and says that she's learning to let go of her material possessions so she can focus on what matters. So on Monday's episode of her podcast, Let's Be Clear, with Shannen Doherty, the actor opened up about clearing her storage units to get rid of things that no longer brought her joy. The cancer for me has really made me take stock of my life and shift my priorities. And my priority at the moment is my mom. This is what Shannen Doherty said, adding that she knew it'd be hard on her mother if she passed away first. So the actor said that even though she had high hopes for medical treatments to keep prolonging her life, she felt that she needed to make things clear just in case. Shannen Doherty was first diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015, but went into remission on 2017 in 2020, she announced on Good Morning America that her illness had returned as stage 4 cancer, meaning that it had spread beyond its original location. She said, I don't want her to have a bunch of stuff to deal with, referring to her mom. I don't want her to have 4 storage units filled with furniture because I have a furniture obsession. So the charmed actress said she had accumulated so much crap because of her love for antique furniture shopping, that all of the items were just sitting in storage. So I'm not enjoying it, and others aren't enjoying it. And do I really need any of it? Do I need to have 3 dining room tables? She said the answer is no. None of us really need all of that stuff that we have, and we could all do with a little bit of downsizing and not be a hoarder, which I was becoming with all of my furniture. So Doherty added that she hoped to sell off all the things she didn't need so she could have the money to take trips and to make more memories with her loved ones. I get to take my mom on vacations because I have all of this extra money lying around, and I'm not digging into the money in my savings that's going to make sure everybody in my life is taken care of once I'm gone, she said. The 52-year-old said it took time for her to come to terms with the idea of clearing her possessions and the various properties she owned because it felt like she was throwing in the towel. It feels like you're giving up on something that was very special and important to you, she said, but you know that it's the right thing to do and that it's going to give you a sense of peace and a sense of calm because you're helping the people that you leave behind just to have a cleaner, easier transition. So in the U.S., about 240,000 cases of breast cancer are diagnosed in women each year and about 2,100 in men per the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. Common symptoms for breast cancer include a hard, painless lump around the breast area, nipple discharge, and dimpling on the breast in a way that's similar to an orange peel. While most cancers are typically found in women who are 50 or older, cases of it, along with those of colorectal and cervical cancer in people under 50, are on the rise. So that's the story from Shannen Doherty. Again, if you're my age, if you're in your 50s, whatever, then you definitely know her from Beverly Hills 90210. And of course, after that, she was in Charmed, which still airs on television today. Let's see. Wendy Williams. Let's see. We're going to check on Wendy Williams and see. The last article that I could find on Wendy Williams was February 26, 2024, 2:50 p.m. Eastern. And this is in People magazine. What is Wendy Williams doing now? All about her life after her talk show. So, Lifetime's new Wendy Williams documentary answers a big question about the famed TV talk show host. What is Wendy doing now? Where is Wendy Williams, which premiered on February 24th, highlights a dark period in Wendy's life and career following the cancellation of her talk show due to an alcohol addiction and several health issues. Filmed between August 2022 and April 2023, the new documentary was meant to follow Williams' comeback as she prepared to launch a new podcast. However, it quickly evolved into something entirely different as the crew captured Williams, who served as an executive producer on the project, in the throes of alcohol addiction and difficulties with her health. So, since the end of her talk show, Wendy Williams has stayed largely out of the spotlight. So, in May of 2022, she was placed under a legal guardianship, and recently, she has been staying in a facility to address cognitive issues, from her personal life to her recent medical diagnosis. Here's everything to know about what Wendy Williams is facing right now. So why did the show end? Well, in June of 2022, it was announced that the Wendy Williams show was coming to an end after 14 years. 14 years Wendy Williams was on the air. And this is just, we're talking about the Wendy Williams show. We're talking about television. We're not even talking about radio. So after 14 years, with the final episode airing on June 17th, the news came after Williams had dealt with various health issues over the final few seasons. So in October 2021, ahead of the talk show's 13th season premiere, Williams' breakthrough COVID-19 case and her ongoing health issues tied to Graves' disease delayed her return to the show several times. Williams previously had gone on hiatus from the show in March 2018 and again in May 2022 due to complications with her Graves' disease and hyperthyroidism, which is a thyroid disease that she has. She also took a 6-week break in early 2019 after fracturing her shoulder. She later revealed that she was quietly focusing on her sobriety during the leave of absence. So in June 2022, directly following the end of her talk show, Williams told Extra Billy Bush about what she planned to do next, including a new podcast with iTunes. So she also clarified that she was on good terms with the Wendy Williams show's producers and that they had all agreed it was time for the show to end. However, during an interview with the New York Post in July of 2022, Wendy Williams said that there was nothing I liked about the show's end, absolutely nothing, which aired without her appearance, right? So the show's syndication company didn't ask me to do the finale, so I didn't. She said at the time, I sat in my apartment and I watched it and I was like, wow. So, when was Wendy Williams' last public appearance? So, as her hit talk show came to a close, Wendy put her focus on her new podcast, The Wendy Experience, right? In August 2022, she teased her return to the spotlight as she posted a promo for the new project on Instagram alongside a message for her fans, co-hosts. I'm famous and I'll be back. Trust me, Wendy said in the clip. She shared similar sentiments in the caption of the post, writing, "Trust me, I will be back. Wendy Experience podcast. Welcome back. Stay positive. Co-host NYC." So the same month, Williams Shelby told people that the star is happy in both her personal and professional life following the conclusion of the Wendy Williams show in June. So Wendy is expected about everything. She's excited about everything new in her life, and her main priority is her health and shooting her first episode of her podcast, Shelby said. That's the focus right now. In November of 2022, she made a rare publication appearance as she attended WBLS 107.5 FM's Circle of Sisters events at Resort World in New York City. The event came 1 month after she was released from a wellness facility. So during the interview, Williams got emotional over fan support as she told the audience, "I have tears of laughter, but also sincere tears. Just thank you all so much for being here today." So Williams made a few more appearances in New York City in the following months, including Daniel's Leather Fashion Show on February 15th in 2023 and a private dinner at a Big Apple later that month. So what health issues does Wendy Williams have? And this is like a big thing everybody wants to know. So after a brief stint at a wellness facility to treat overall health issues in late 2022, per a press release from her publicist, Sean Zanotti, at the time, Williams entered a new facility to treat cognitive issues in April 2023. At the time, Williams had been dealing with several health issues, including Graves' disease, lymphedema, and alcohol abuse. Again, she was dealing with several health issues, including, but not limited to, Graves' disease, lymphedema, and alcohol abuse. So in February of 2024, Williams' medical care team revealed that she had been diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia, which is FTD. So according to a press release, Williams received her diagnosis last year, and her medical team said that the conditions have already presented significant hurdles in Wendy's life. So Wendy Williams is still able to do many things for herself, the team said in a statement, but most importantly, she maintains her trademark sense of humor and is receiving the care she requires to make sure she is protected and that her needs are addressed. She is appreciative of the many kind thoughts and good wishes being sent her way. So according to the Mayo Clinic, aphasia robs you of the ability to communicate. Um, the ability to speak. It can affect your ability to write. It can affect the ability for you to understand language, both verbal and written. So the group adds that the condition typically occurs suddenly after a stroke or a head injury, but it can also come on gradually from a slow growing brain tumor or a disease that causes progressive permanent damage. So, with this being said, and we've, well, at least me, I've seen like the videos that some of the doctors have said she doesn't have, or as we know, and as we've seen, we've not seen her or heard her talk about a brain injury as far as being hit in the head or anything like that. We don't know if she's had a stroke. Don't think she's had a stroke. Okay, so no stroke, no head injury. But the doctors also say it come on gradually from a slow growing brain tumor, which we have not heard, or a disease that causes progressive permanent damage. Okay? So we know that she has Graves' disease. We know that she has, a lot of other diseases. So it is possible that the aphasia is brought on by a progressive permanent um, damage or disease that she's dealing with, and that's what brought it on. These are the only things that could have brought this on. Now, we're talking medically, we're not talking what people think and, all that kind of stuff. This is medical, actual proof that the doctors have said. So when they were interviewed and they did the interviews, this is the actual statement from the Mayo Clinic and from the doctors. So they're not saying that Wendy Williams had a stroke or had a brain injury. They're not saying that she has a brain tumor. They're just saying that this particular disease, this aphasia, these are some of the things that it can come from, including a slow growing, progressive disease, and we know that she does have those because she stated that she's had some problems along the way, and she's been open about even her alcoholism on the show. In a statement exclusively obtained by People, Williams thanked her fans for their overwhelming support in the hours following the news. I want to say that I have immense gratitude for the love and kind words that I have received after sharing my diagnosis of aphasia and frontotemporal dementia, which is considered to be FTD. Let me say, wow, your response has been overwhelming. The messages shared with me have touched me, and it's reminded me of the power of unity and the need for compassion. So I hope that others with FTD may benefit from my story. I want to thank the association from the FTD Association for their kind words of support and their extraordinary efforts to raise awareness of FTD. And this is what Wendy Williams had to say. She also said, I continue to need personal space and peace to thrive. Please just know that your positivity and encouragement are deeply appreciated. Now, right now, Wendy Williams has been released from one facility and she is in care. She's in medical care right now as we speak. She was staying in a facility receiving treatment for cognitive issues. Her family members were not allowed to be there, but things have since changed. So, family members say that they don't know They didn't know the location of that facility. They weren't allowed to go in there because of the treatment or whatever. They spoke with People magazine and different television news anchors. They did press conferences. They were looking for Wendy Williams to be in a better place physically and mentally until she got these diagnoses from physicians. Okay? And this is coming from her sister Wanda. She was able to reach out to them, but the family wasn't able to reach out to her. And again, Wanda says that things have changed. Um, this is wild. This is wild. Right now, what's going on with Wendy Williams is that um, they have to go back to court. Right? Wendy has an attorney. They are ongoing with Wendy stating that she wants to go home and she wants to be home. So when she's released from this medical facility, and they're just saying medical facility because they don't want anybody to know where she is. They don't want her testing and everything to be compromised, right? She, Alex said at one time, yes, she's getting better and everything is looking great. And then all of a sudden, everything was crashing. So going back to what the doctors said, because we want to be clear, this type of dementia is taking away her ability to communicate. Um, Now this is what's going on right now. Right now, as we speak in 2024, she is having problems communicating. It has affected her ability to speak, her ability to write and understand language, both verbal and written. Okay, poses a problem for her being on television or a podcast. They also add that the condition typically occurs suddenly after a stroke or a head injury, but it could gradually come from slow growing brain tumor or a disease that causes a progressive permanent damage. Um, with her not being able to speak or communicate or write, and this is gradually ongoing, I mean, to me, and this is just my opinion. Now, I've gotten off of what the doctors are saying. They need to hurry up. While she's got a lawyer, while she's able to kind of communicate, while the team that was working with her has now been fired, and really nobody else can be hired at this point without her guardian's consent. Um, the family is wanting to surround her and be around her, and I feel like they need to go ahead and make that happen because this is a growing disease according to the physicians, according to the people that have cared for her, have examined her, have tested her. She's still undergoing a lot of tests right now. If it continues, she won't be able to communicate with anybody, period, meaning that she won't be able to write, she won't be able to talk, she won't be able to, understand. And so this is something that she's dealing with right now. All right, you're talking about somebody, who's a former radio host, a former TV show host, and the conditions, from what I understand from people and 180, this stuff started when she was on television, and you would see her pause, and she would have to gather her thoughts. Her team was behind her because the team was like, Wendy, we're talking about this, or they would, keep her on track. This is wild that all of a sudden her ability to do all of these things are now taken away from her, and it's just unbelievable to me. So, I'm hoping the the best out of this, which definitely would be for her family to be around her, for her family to be taking care of her, because at the end of the day, I mean, it's just wild. It's absolutely wild. She needs her. She said that she wanted to be with her family, so I feel like she needs to be with her family. Mama. Yes. Did you see me working? What? Yes, you're the baby. I love the baby so much. I'm sorry, y'all. She It is like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and these kids will not go to sleep. Yes. What happened? So the documentary already happened. The podcast is not going to happen. She's not coming back to television. Her condition is worsening, and I mean that's pretty much the status. Um, I don't know, you guys. I mean, um, from everything else that I've looked up, that's like the only thing um, that has been put in print. We don't know anything else. Um, and they're completely keeping her out of the public's eye, which in my opinion is really good because she doesn't need to be in the public's eye. She needs to be she needs to be cared for. Now, Wendy Williams also is, being tested um, by the Dementia and Alzheimer's Association, doctors and all that kind of stuff. So listen, let me tell you something. A person like Wendy Williams, she deserves the best care. She deserves, the best of the best or whatever, she, in her mind, she was thinking that all of her, money was gone and that she was broke and all of this stuff. She's, as far as the legal system is concerned, there's, they're saying that her money's fine. She has to ask for permission, which I think is ridiculous in my opinion because, if you earned it, you should be able to. It was just that one charge that she allowed her son to make. It was, I think, furniture for his apartment, and that's what, you know, just why are you giving Kevin Jr. this money, this kind of money, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I don't think it was anybody else's business. I think that if she wanted to, because she was paying for, his apartment and everything, and now he's had to move because he can't afford his apartment. And I feel also like because family, her niece and her son, her nephew, these people were working alongside her. I feel that she felt safe, and she knows those people, and so she was very content with that, and so that kind of threw her off. Um, with everything, the family opening up about her health struggles and the aphasia and the dementia and all of these things going on. The family, um, rightfully so, in my opinion, is upset about all of this stuff because um, now they're saying that, she owes taxes. I'm sure she does. If in fact her legal guardian is not taking care of the finances that were taken care of by her son and her sister and her niece, of course she's going to owe back taxes. Why would she not? This has been going on, for over 2 years. Um, whoever the guardian is, the guardianship probably didn't even think about that. They're not family. They've never been in her financial situation, so they don't know. Um, and it seems to me that whoever this guardianship is forgot about the IRS. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Just completely forgot about the IRS. You guys are making too much noise. I gotta get this done. Y'all are making too much noise. I'm gonna have to edit everything because as I'm talking, y'all are making noise. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Why are you up? Why are you up at 1 o'clock in the morning? What is going on? Honesty. Where's your sister? This is me being grandma, and I'm trying to work. And it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Am I gonna have to put you in the bed, Harmony? What are you doing? What is going on? What is happening right now? Honesty, are you awake? Okay, I've had enough. Get up. Come back here. I'm done. I've had enough. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, you come on. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You're either going back here with Sissy or you're coming in here with me, but you're not gonna be back here making up all kinds of racket. Let's go. Let's go. Where you going? You going back here with Sissy? You going in your room? You coming in here with me? Sissy is in the bed asleep. Do you want to sleep with Sissy? Okay, well, come on in here so you can get some sleep. Come on. Let's go. Come on. We can't stay up all night. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Come on. Come on, ma'am. Yeah, well, we're not staying up all night. Where you going? With Sissy or me? I can't hear you. You want to go with you? Okay, well, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what that is. What are you saying? You want your blanket? Well, go get your blanket. I'm like, what is she talking about? For crying out loud. The girl has like a whole bed in there and won't go to sleep. Like, she's up. She will not go to sleep. I don't understand. Like, I literally do not understand. Come on. Alright, we're up here. Oh, God. Oh, Harmony, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, honey. I am too. Yep, I am too. I'm thirsty too. Yeah, well, it's time to go night night.